Remember, these rights we have, they don't come from the Constitution. They're recognized in the Constitution. They come from God. So they want to overturn your God-given rights. And this impeachment attack on President Trump is part of it. I urge you to call your senators. The phone number is 202-225-3121. They're still pursuing this impeachment charade against President Trump. He's out of office. Now, I know there's a debate whether you can impeach someone or at least conduct a trial of him, impeach and or conduct a trial after someone leaves office. I think it's an open question. My guess is the Senate can do what it wants to do. Certainly there's precedent. It's not strong precedent, but there's precedent. And I think the Constitution is vaguer than those who oppose a trial of President Trump would like to admit. But it's, to me, it's an open question in the least. But that's not the point here, really. Is there any credible basis to impeach the president? There was none. It was done in a summary, lawless fashion that which the president had no rights under law to contest. They wouldn't let him make a presentation or call witnesses. There were no hearings, no defense. It was summary. So all of his civil rights were rolled over. And so they're going to do that with the trial. Now, the trial can be handled in one or two. The trial, once evidently, is going to begin next week, more or less. I don't know how the schedule will go, but the articles will be sent over to the Senate next week, and it's going to happen. And if I were in the Senate, I would object to any Senate trial taking place. If it were a judicial trial, I'm not a lawyer, but typically there are opportunities in a trial to cut it short. Let's say you have a preliminary hearing, say, oh, there's nothing here, you can't go forward, more or less, right? That's what the Senate should be doing. Because to allow this to proceed and allow him to go on trial puts all of us potentially on the hot seat in terms of having our speech criminalized. Because the president said nothing that was inciting. There was no incitement under law, and there was no incitement morally. Now, I understand it's not a legal process per se. It's a constitutional political process. But if he is removed, or not, he can't be removed. If they found him guilty, that would be devastating to the First Amendment, because it would be a green light to attack and remove others who engage in core political speech that all of a sudden would be criminalized if the left doesn't like it, and to attack citizens who engage in core political speech protected, again, by the First Amendment, recognized by the First Amendment. Remember, these rights we have, they don't come from the Constitution. They're recognized in the Constitution. They come from God. So they want to overturn your God-given rights. And this impeachment attack on President Trump is part of it. So I encourage you to call your senators to let them know what you think at 202-225-3121. So as I said, we've got the lawsuits at the ready, the FOIA is at the ready. We are ready for the Biden administration. We're ready to go to court. We're ready to hold them accountable. We're ready to educate the American people. And so it's going to be a busy year for us. And don't despair, because you have wonderful tools available to you under law, and you have a wonderful ally in Judicial Watch.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the latest news from Judicial Watch.